hope you guys did not forget me. It has been like, I think a month since I last posted. I am so incredibly sorry. Today, we're gonna be doing like a little bit more of a casual video, but I've been saving some very bad things that I've been finding online. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but like I found bad listings, bad photos, bad TikToks, like just a whole bunch of bad stuff in terms of rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, all kinds of things. And we're just gonna go through them and talk about it and react to some of these bad things because brace yourself, they're kind of bad. Just wanna make a quick disclaimer. I'm not sending any hate to any of these creators or these people. My point is to obviously just educate people and make them aware that if their care is quote unquote not great, bad, unsuitable, that I'm trying to vocalize this to them and hopefully they can look into making it better. I think these posts are open to criticism because they posted it online for the world to see, so it comes with the territory and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna hold back either. I'm gonna tell you exactly my thoughts and opinions on some of these things. I actually reacted to this video on my short form content on Instagram and TikTok, and I have more thoughts that I need to get out about this. So let's watch this video together and see what happens.
You guys are coming with me to Petco today. Rustin is obsessed with this guinea pig. His name is Norman.
Just want to first mention, this creator does a whole bunch of sponsored posts. And this one is unfortunately a sponsored post from Petco. I did not think that Petco, just watch the video.
So let's go find Rustin his own Norman. We made it. I'm gonna need a cart for this one. Oh, they're so cute. Let's get all the stuff we need.
Okay, so right off the bat, very worried that she's going into Petco getting this guinea pig for an advertisement. I cannot believe that we have, in this generation, companies sponsoring people to go out and purchase a live animal without even doing like proper research or communicating the importance of doing research to their audience and like what proper care actually involves. But I don't expect anything less from a company who markets these pigs as beginner pets and sells and stocks their shelves with tons, I mean tons of product that is unsafe for guinea pigs, which is what she's doing right now. She's picking out this small cage. I actually have this cage. I use it for transportation. I use it when I have long car rides for my guinea pigs or my rabbit, and that's it. I do not keep them in a cage this small long term. You guys know, CNC cages are always the way to go.
He's gonna love giving them a treat.
God, I had to pause it again. You guys, those crunchy sticks literally are like my demons. They are, if I'm having sleep paralysis, there is a crunchy stick standing over my bed with eyes looking at me. Those things, please don't give them to your guinea pigs or your rabbits, any small animals. They are filled with seeds and nuts and honey. All those things run the risk of your animal getting obese or dental issues or digestive issues. Like, it's just not good. Like, I can't believe there's companies out there that are selling this stuff. It will just never make sense to me. I don't even know what those things are. Those like colorful natural critter pops. What even is that?
I have so many options. These chew toys are so cute.
The yogurt drops.
So cute. I have the cutest little toys. This one looks the most like Norman. So I'm gonna go get someone to help me.
Here, baby.
Thank you. You too, thank you. I'm gonna load up the car.
I paused it at the halfway mark. We still have a bit more to get through, but I'm sure you guys know this video is not going good. Like, it's really not. I obviously am a huge advocate for adopting animals before you go the route of buying these animals from pet stores. They come from mass breeding mills that do not care about these animals. They are super unethical. They're crammed. They are literally pumped out by the hundreds to get to these suppliers. They're exploited. They're exploited. These small animals are left to suffer under the care of these breeding mills and then with these pet stores because they're just seen as profit. And that's all this sponsorship is giving to me. It's like, oh, go out and buy this live animal and we'll like pay you for it. But you don't have to do like any proper research for the sponsorship. Like, just do what you want to do. We're not going to give you any instructions. And the one that stands out most to me is the fact that they didn't even tell her like, oh, guinea pigs are social creatures. They should have a friend. Get two. No, she got one.
Okay, are you guys ready? Hi, honey. Let's take Norman home and surprise Rustin. Okay, I made it home. Now let's set up the tank.
It's a very cute guinea pig, I must say.
Norman's new home. Oh, He just looks like a Norman.
Guinea pigs eat a lot of hay, and I'm looking at that bowl of hay, and that guinea pig would eat that in probably 2 minutes. That is not enough hay. It needs way more, way too many pellets. Like, oh God, they only need 1/8 cup per pig, and that is probably enough for 3, maybe 4 guinea pigs.
This is gonna freak. Come here, Russ. Come see what's in my hands.
Norman! Norman! What is Norman?
Oh my God.
You?
You're welcome, I love
So
you.
cute! Norman, I want to play with you. Come here. Our newest pet, Norman. It's Norman and he's live. What kind of treats?
Banjo, what is it?
She caught me smiling for a little bit, I won't lie, because it makes me very happy to see when children are happy and laughing and smiling and stuff. This is kind of like a controversial thing I'm about to say. I do think that kids should be allowed to have animals, but just so long as the parents are doing the proper research for these animals and knowing that, like, okay, I'm not gonna put full responsibility on my own children to take care of this animal or have it be a way to teach them responsibility. I don't think any live creature should be a form of responsibility for a child. I think there's many other ways to do that. So I think as long as the parent is on board with being like, okay, like if my child isn't cleaning the cage or interacting with this animal as much, I'm gonna take it as my responsibility to either have it become like my pet. I think it should be treated as a family pet, but if that was the case, that it's their responsibility to now figure out if they still want to keep it and take care of it themselves, or figure out a situation where they have to rehome it. But then, like, saying that out loud, I kind of go against that because then I'm like, well, there's so many guinea pigs and small animals in these shelters and rescues that actually need homes. So it was like that problem wouldn't have occurred if they never went out and got this guinea pig from the pet store. It's a balancing act, but I think the most important thing is doing your research. And it's clear to me that not only was she not told what to do correctly by the company, which is wild because it's a pet store and you think they would give her the proper knowledge, but she didn't do anything herself. She just was like, oh, I'm gonna get paid money and why not? I'm just gonna do it. So it's very disheartening. I'm also kind of not feeling great about the fact that they handled the pig right off the bat and were loud around it and didn't allow it to have time to decompress and de-stress and calm down. It takes a while for these animals, especially ones coming from pet stores, to actually trust you and be calm because they came from such not great living situations where they previously were, aka the breeding mills. A lot of stimulation over there. So it's really important to make sure that you're not handling them as much and also just giving them time to just be by themselves. So wasn't happy about that. A lot of screaming around a dog. It's just not a great video at all. Again, this was made by someone who just is not aware of proper guinea pig care, so I don't expect anything less, but it's just so disheartening to think that like this major big chain pet store that makes millions of dollars cannot even properly share the research or the knowledge about proper care for these animals, but throws their money away at these influencers to sponsor them. We have another one. I came across this through Instagram. Initially, I was like, oh, this is cute. Like, you know, they're feeding this bunny and I don't know where they're gonna go, but let's continue watching the video. And then I'm like, oh, okay, this small freaking cage. I have never seen something so tiny in my entire life. Like, this is so incredibly small. There's nothing in the cage. There's no enrichment, no toys. The rabbit acted as if like it was never fed because it darted for the pellets. No hay. I don't even see water. Oh, there is hay really far off on the left. I can see it there. Definitely not enough hay. Also, a large majority of the cage is not a solid surface. Thankfully, they do have a padded area. But rabbits do not have padded feet, so they're really prone to getting sores on their feet in cages like this if they're on wire flooring. So this is not good at all. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this video. And then I came across actually another video, I think similar to, yeah, it was this one. It's the same cage, it is. Okay, so let's just watch this. They have 5 rabbits in the cage. I think 5, right? Yeah, 5 baby bunnies plus an adult, 6 rabbits. I cannot fathom how claustrophobic this must feel to these rabbits. It's one thing to have 1 rabbit in here, to have an adult bunny plus 5 other small baby bunnies is incredibly neglectful and abusive. Rabbits are very active creatures, and to shove them in a really tiny space is not fair to them at all. Quite honestly, it's probably smaller than a jail cell, seriously. And then on top of that, she's obviously feeding them hay, which is good, but it's one of those really crappy feeders that holds absolutely nothing. A rabbit will go through that very fast. Rabbits are constantly eating, and this is just not enough, especially given that there's not just 1 rabbit inside of this enclosure, but there is other baby bunnies which need to eat as well. Very concerned as well because that feeder is really lifted off the ground, so I don't know how the baby bunnies are actually gonna get access to that hay. I do see that there is a pellet dish below, but baby bunnies do need hay as well, just not pellets. So they need access to that. I mean, it's a dire situation where they need that to survive, and the fact that you are constricting that, something that should be given to them 24/7 with easy access, is really unfair to these bunnies. And then to make matters worse again, you put it in a small jail cell glass cage. It's so bad. It is just so bad. That's all I can say. All right, we've got another video here. This is of a skinny pig that I came across on TikTok in a very unsuitable cage. 2! I didn't realize there was 2. I didn't see that one on the bottom. There's 2 skinny pigs. You know, I have experience with rescuing guinea pigs from very similar type of cages where it's like multi-levels with these ramps. They are not good enclosures for guinea pigs because they are at risk of falling easily. I mean, these ramps tend to be very, very steep. I think that these would be more suitable for like chinchillas or ferrets. Please quote me if I'm wrong on that one. But I do know that chinchillas and ferrets are a little bit more agile than guinea pigs. Guinea pigs thrive on solid surfaces, so their main cage should be big, a good size, with just 1 surface. They don't need ramps. You can get fancy and add ramps, but it's really important to make sure that the majority of their cage is just on 1 surface because they need room to move. And in a cage like this, they can't move at all. Also, it's really messed up the fact that this owner has the food all the way at the top of the cage, so the guinea pig has no option but to climb the ramp to get to food. And the fact that they're making their pigs work for that is disgusting. It's really disheartening to see that. I don't know if there's food at the bottom. I can't see anything. All I see is a water bottle. So it's like, oh, I just went all this way up to get food. Now I'm thirsty. I gotta go back all the way down to get some water. Oh, I'm hungry again. Gotta go all the way back up. Like, ugh. Okay, so I forget where I came across this one. It might have been Facebook Marketplace or something. It was, yes, it was Facebook Marketplace. So here we have a cage with 2 guinea pigs actually living inside of here. Obviously it's a pet store cage, which is way too small, but the part that just really does not make sense to me is the fact that there is absolutely no bedding on the cage floor. They just have hay as their substrate, I guess you could say. Hay is not absorbent. It's going to retain that moisture and get really stinky and moldy, and guinea pigs are just gonna be sitting in their own pee and filth, which is really unsanitary. They're basically just on this plastic, which is really unsafe because again, guinea pigs pee and poop a lot. So they're just gonna be sitting in that and they're gonna get really unsanitary. Very weird that they have like a second level, but there's no ramp to get up there. Guinea pigs can jump, but not all of them are very great jumpers, so that serves no purpose. There's not a whole lot going on in this cage. There's no enrichment. I mean, there's not, the hidey houses aren't even in the cage besides in one photo. It's just a boring setup. There's absolutely no enrichment. There's nothing for them to do. There are no proper size cages that look like this on the market. But the reason why so many pet stores sell these is because there's a higher chance that people look at these being like, oh, guinea pigs actually don't need a lot of space, so they'll be happy with this. I'll just get this. And then the pet store just laughs their way to the bank with a whole bunch of money in their pocket, not knowing that they just made that money due to the suffering of a guinea pig's life. Yeah, if you're seeing these cages, again, do not get them. Look into C&C cages. Those are the only cages that you want to get. This one was actually shared from a friend of mine, Rachel. She's always finding these really bad rehoming situations on like Craigslist and stuff. She's actually facilitated a lot of the rescues that I've done, and she came across this one, and it's a guinea pig in a very small cage. And it doesn't even seem like it's like a normal guinea pig cage. Like this cage looks like it's made for a hamster. I know it's not made for a hamster, but it was like marketed towards one. This is the smallest pet store cage I have I've ever seen. Literally with the guinea pig in this one photo, like it is the width of this cage. So it cannot be more than maybe 6 guinea pigs lined up. This is a really tiny and small enclosure. It seems like there's some kind of like wood chip, shavings, maybe sawdust, which is very dangerous to the respiratory systems. It definitely needs a good cleaning. I don't see food other than a pelleted that has all these bits and pieces in it, or maybe the bits and pieces are quite honestly poop and shavings. Oh my God. These things are so frustrating to me. There's nothing, I mean, he does have a toilet paper roll, if you'd even consider that a toy, but this is just a boring life to live. I mean, this guinea pig, oh God, even this one photo, like it's just helpless. It's like, help me, get me out of here, please. Oh my God, like I really wish I could save every single guinea pig out there, because seeing these kind of photos really chokes me up, because I put myself in their position and I'm like, if that was me, like I would be so depressed, so lonely, so helpless, just like wondering when an angel's gonna save me. And like, I wanna be that angel to go out there and save all these guinea pigs. And at the same time, like inform these people, like I'm about to take your guinea pig, but please know like the care that you've been giving this guinea pig was really bad, really bad. So like next time, please do your research, because how did you think that this was good? One I actually came across today, and let's watch it.
Hey buddy, you're reaching for me, huh? You're reaching for me? Gotta go in your playpen so I can clean out your cage.
The mask and the gloves crack me up. Rabbits aren't that gross. Like even people ask me, they're like, you don't wear like gloves when you're cleaning your guinea pig's cage? Like, no, they're not gross. Like guinea pig and rabbit poop is not like dog poop, where it's like soft and mushy and gross and stinks. Like it doesn't stink. I don't know why people wear gloves. I don't know. Maybe people are just germaphobes.
Go home. Want some fresh air? There we go, buddy. Is it yum malicious? What you looking for? Oh. See you later, buddy.
This video is just like the rest, you guys. We have a rabbit living inside of a pet store cage, which is far too small. And this is where I get even more passionate about this, because these cages are way too small for guinea pigs. People are putting rabbits into them. People are putting animals that are triple, quadruple the size of guinea pigs into these small pet store cages. And again, pet stores are a huge reason to blame, because they have literal rabbits on these boxes for these pet store cages. So again, people are under the impression that they're suitable enclosures, but this is not a suitable enclosure for a rabbit. And there was actually a second video that she posted after this, which we're going to watch, where she's kind of like responding to comments and like what people had to say. You guys will see. But from initial watch of this first video that I came across, obviously the cage is way too small. 2, this rabbit has a water bottle. Rabbits need ceramic bowls to drink from. Rabbits drink a lot of water. And obviously you can see that because the water bottle is completely empty. So this rabbit has gone on for however long since she refilled it without water, which is really dangerous. So I don't see any hay also, which is not good. So let's watch the second video that she had posted, which was basically in response to what people had to say about her care.
The amount of hate that I get about my rabbit's cage is insane. He's not starving. He's not stranded in his cage.
Sometimes hate is warranted. And sometimes you, again, posting online, it comes with the territory. You're opening your content up to comments, whether it be good or bad. I think it's really important to look at what people are trying to do, because ultimately I'm sure that this person was getting comments to benefit the rabbit and help the rabbit out. Yeah, sometimes it's not hate. And I've definitely had that mentality when I first started, posting online and stuff like that. And a lot of times it was just people actually trying to critique your care and like trying to look after your animals. So I would always take it as that, know, unless someone is like flat out just being rude and stuff like that, calling you an animal abuser, but you just don't know any better, that's a different story. But if you're made aware that your care is not adequate and yet you're still defending it, but not looking into like, oh, maybe they're actually right and I should look into this, then that's a big problem.
He's not left there all day. God forbid I go run errands or go pick up my kids from school and I don't want him to chew anything while I'm gone. Comments are being deleted and you're being blocked.
A rabbit also should not be left in a cage like that, even if it's for a little bit. Rabbits are very active creatures that thrive with space. X-pens are the way to go, always. I mean, it doesn't take up that much room. You can create like a little 4-foot by 4-foot enclosure. Obviously more is bigger, but yeah, these are not good enclosures for them at all. This is why you are getting these comments. It's a shame because she's just like deleting and blocking people because they have stuff to say. The animal community is very passionate, I will say that. We are very passionate about when we see bad care, and the only thing we ever want to do is influence people to do better and to research, again, like the proper care for these animals if they are in their possession. And it's just a shame that she's like kind of shutting that opportunity out immediately without like trying to really hear people out of what they're trying to say and how they're trying to help her bunny ultimately. So it's very disheartening.
I want to address this one last time, and that is it. You don't know everything based off of a few second video. Just because someone does something different than you do, it doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different.
Oh God, guys. I'm getting a little worked up with this video. Sometimes it's all it takes is a few seconds of a video. If you are seeing a rabbit inside of a pet store cage, we already know that that's bad care. Rabbits, again, are very active. They should not be in these small pet store cages. They deserve to be in a very large area if it's obviously something that you can provide. But again, if you can't provide a huge space, like a little X-pen is actually better than these pet store cages because at least it has a little bit more room to run around and also just like more space to include things that they actually need. What did she say here? She was saying something like,
last time, and that is it. You don't know everything based off of a few second video. Just because someone does something different than you do, it doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different.
just because someone does something different than you doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different. So that doesn't make sense like at all. There's a foundation. There's a foundation you have to follow. If you were to look up online and say, is this cage good for rabbits? It probably would tell you no, but you think otherwise. You just think it's different. But sometimes different is actually very improper and neglectful and abusive sometimes. And again, to put a very large creature inside of this very small cage, even if it's not for the entire day, is still not great. Because even if it's just for an hour, a few hours, like that rabbit can be active during those times and should be active during those times. I don't think it should be going into this small enclosure.
I forgot my face mask. I don't know what I did with it. But since I don't know what I did with it, I took an allergy pill so that it doesn't bother me too much. He is so neglected. It's okay with you that he drinks out of the bottle. He will not drink out of a ceramic bowl. He doesn't like his whiskers wet. Y'all piss me off. I usually don't address comments, but it was happening today. He likes it dark a little bit. Is that okay with you? What's up, Mr. President?
Clearly, as you guys can tell from the tone of her voice and stuff, she's very defensive. She's not open to criticism and open to changing her mind about the care that she's giving to this rabbit. So that's why I always say when it comes to approaching people about these types of situations where like you are noticing that what they're doing for their animal is not good, to just approach them really kindly and be like, hey, like, you know, I would really look into, you know, this enclosure for your animal, or do this research, or look into this person because they have awesome videos. Like, that's the way to go. Don't automatically jump the gun and be like rude and defensive, because, you know, sometimes people don't actually know. Like, sometimes people are actually very unaware because they'll sometimes just go based off of what like a pet store told them and stuff. I'm sure she got comments that were very rude and disheartening, but I'm sure in the mix that she was getting people that were trying to help her out. But again, I don't think she's open to that criticism. And again, that water bottle, like, rabbits need a bowl. There are some that will drink from a water bottle, but it's just not enough water. I mean, rabbits eat a ton of hay, and it's really dry, and they get really thirsty, and they need to drink a lot of water afterwards, and this bottle's gonna be gone in like an hour or two, seriously. Oh God, this one I actually saw back when I was living in New Jersey. This was a listing on Craigslist of 2 guinea pigs with a new wire cage. When I saw wire cage, I was like, no, 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 no. Wire cages and guinea pigs do not mesh at all. Like, they should never go with each other. This poses a threat to severe bumblefoot with living on these wire cages. The reason why they're marketed is because it's more easier to clean. Like, you literally just like slide out the tray and all the pee and poop is in there. You dump that out, you put fresh bedding, you slide it back in. So there's a convenience factor to it, but it's only for the benefit of the owner, not for the animals. So I can only imagine that these guinea pigs' feet are red and sore, or they could potentially already have bumblefoot. Like, if I was one of these guinea pigs, like, you would find me probably sitting in the food dish because my feet would be killing me. I'd be looking for a solid surface, so I would just be hanging in there. This was a while ago, so I wouldn't think it's around anymore, but hopefully these guinea pigs went to a proper home and someone saved them. Again, guys, I really wish I could save them all. Seriously, I just want to open my own rescue one day and literally just travel the country saving all these animals. All right, this one's probably gonna be the finisher of the video because this is really bad. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, please let me know because again, I have tons and tons of content on just really bad stuff with these animals. But this one I came across through Facebook and it says, we rehomed one of the babies and the lady sent me a pic of him in a freaking hamster cage. Even my 7-year-old said, "Mommy, that cage is way too small for him." So this was a situation where someone had rehomed their guinea pig to someone, not knowing that this person was going to put their guinea pig inside of a hamster cage. And it's clearly a hamster cage because there's a wheel. There is a wheel inside of this guinea pig's cage and the guinea pig is bigger than the wheel. First off, the guinea pigs will not use the wheel. Guinea pigs don't need wheels. It's also very, very dangerous for a guinea pig to be on a wheel because their spines are very fragile. So it runs a risk of them actually breaking their spine and becoming paralyzed. So that's not something you ever want to put inside of a cage. But the fact that someone literally, like there's not even a guinea pig on these boxes. Like it's clearly a hamster. But then again, like people also get hamsters and guinea pigs confused a lot, which I will not understand, but maybe because I'm like super into animals, but people be getting them confused. So maybe this person thought it was a hamster and it was okay. I don't know. Regardless of the point, this is a guinea pig inside of a hamster cage, which is not a suitable enclosure at all. This guinea pig needs to be out of there. I hope that this person was able to retrieve this guinea pig back or to tell them that like, hey, yeah, this is not a good enclosure for this guinea pig to go in. Please look into better ones. And she hopefully upgraded. I really hope so. But the fact that we have a guinea pig in this is crazy. And it's actually not uncommon because I've seen multiple situations where people have had guinea pigs in these cages and it is again truly abusive and neglectful because there's no room to do anything. It's like the size of a carrier that you use to like go to the vet. And the fact that we have a guinea pig in here spending its entire life is very, very unfair and super disheartening. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to see a part 2, please let me know because I have tons of content. Again, I have loads of photos and videos that I could show you guys. I didn't even scratch the surface on this video because I have tons and honestly probably even worse ones to show you guys. That's gonna be it for this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every single week. And until then, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye guys.